He's a wimp. He's a little soy boy. I raised a liberal.
Pause. I'm Desanya Wet, artist, singist, gamist, and most evilest bimbo. And on this channel, I do something a little different. I draw and talk and play my most favorite video game, Minecraft, all at the same time. And if you really like what you see, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and press all those good buttons that'll make me happy. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Chicken Madness. Madness chickens, the chickens that are gonna drive us to madness at one point or another. So in our last episode we got the emerald chicken. I don't remember if we got the next evolution of chicken. I'm sure we did, or maybe the emerald chicken was the next evolution. I don't remember. No, we did, because I remember it was a big deal to get the 18 blocks that were required for that. So today we're gonna figure out what the chicken was. Oh, it was the villager chicken. I remember. Okay, sorry, it's been a while. It's been a while since I played. There was a lot going on. My cats went insane. Well, one of my cats went insane. I have a very medically delicate cat, and he developed psychosis and went completely off the walls. There's some community posts about it. It's on my commission queue as well. Oh, he went insane, but he's on Prozac now just like his mom, so it's perfect. So yeah, in the last episode we got the villager chicken. So I forget completely how to do the villager chickens, but we need to get the next evolution of chicken, as we do for every single episode. We need to get the next evolution of chicken, and we need a bonus goal, right? So I think the bonus goals, the villager chickens spawn baby villagers. So we're gonna want the villager chickens. We're gonna have to separate them out, and that's unfortunate because I just put these guys together in here and it was like a big to-do, and I lost so many chickens along the way. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. But in the meantime, we're just gonna... Oh, okay. We're just gonna work on our goal of getting the next chicken and starting the villager trading situation, starting a place for our villagers. I think that's the goal. So I think the first thing I need to do is I need to figure out... God, I need to figure out a lot. I need to figure out a lot. So I think I'm gonna need... I'm so unprepared. I don't know. I am so not ready. I need the villager chickens. So where is he? Because he's kind of he looks the same as a dirt chicken. He might still be a baby right now is the problem, which adds an additional layer of challenge to this. I need to separate my villager chicken out. And I don't even know, he might have died. He might be dead. He might have died. No, wait, I think that's him right there. He's in the corner. Okay, baby's in the corner, got it. So we need to get him out. We need to get him out of there because that's the danger zone for being crushed. So if I hypothetically, okay, all right. You know what, this isn't bad. This isn't bad, we're doing it. That was pretty easy actually, all things considered. And we're just gonna put these guys, because we want the villager chicken here. And we may need to get more emerald chickens over here to make more villager chickens. That might be the vibe. Oh man, and I need to put water on my farm too now that I have water. Oh right, but I could technically because I have the ice blocks, but that would be annoying. Okay, what am I doing? We're not even a minute into the episode. I don't even know what I'm doing. What we need to do, hypothetically, what we need to do is we need more villager chickens. So we gotta get this guy to grow up. But while he's growing up, what I can do is I can start the villager area. I can put that over here and we can have the little villager area happening. Although I would like wool for beds, but you know, I don't think wool is necessary. Plus I could build a mob grinder to get string hypothetically and grind for wool. I don't know. If we get villagers, we might start getting wandering traders as a thing. So realistically, I could just make it the regular floor, like not a half slab, and just torch it up really good. And I don't think any mobs will spawn in that situation. I mean, I'm gonna mob proof it anyway, but if that's the case, then maybe we can get a wandering trader to spawn, and we could get a grass block so I could start spawning some regular animals if I build like a platform of just dirt in the plains biome. And yeah, no, it's going. We're grooving. We're moving and grooving. We're moving on up. But right now I'm just gonna build this platform, so we'll go ahead and do a montage really quick for that. And this doesn't really have to be that big either. It's just gonna be for some villagers, but I do want to put a roof on it. I think if I get enough villagers here, I think it requires beds, but I think if I get enough villagers here, it will spawn iron golems? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
Oh, I should be bringing torches here. I need my charcoal, because that looks dark enough to spawn mobs right now, and that's worrying me. If I make this too tall, and then I make the roof a bottom slab, I think that that may automatically suffocate any iron golems that spawn. Which I don't know if that's what I want. I don't know if that's a good thing. Because I think you have to hit them at least once for them to, like, drop stuff. But I actually have no clue. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments and tell me. Because I certainly don't know. And I don't care enough to look it up. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I saw something walking over there in my field. Because realistically, maybe I do like that. Maybe I do like that. Maybe I do that. What is that? I don't know. We're doing it. No clue. Maybe after this, I tend the farm such that I can get seeds and spam that guy with them and make him grow more quickly. So he begins the egg laying process because I need more of him and I need to figure out how to get the next evolution of chicken from him because it's not entirely clear, you know, just from the way that he is. Because like with the other chickens, you know, it's like, oh, it's an emerald chicken, so you need emeralds. Or, oh, it's a cobblestone chicken, so you need cobblestone. But this is like, it's a villager chicken. What do I breed it with? I forgot. It's been months at this point since I made the chart, you know? Like, I have no clue. Okay, I'm gonna tear down this farm really quick. I need a hoe. I'm gonna need a hoe for this. And actually, you know what? While I'm at it, I've got the ice blocks. I have an idea. Maybe this is crazy, but I have an idea. I want to put everything down before I do it, though, because I'm probably gonna fall. Okay, slay. So, here's my idea. I'm gonna take one of these ice blocks. I'm gonna place it right here. The pickaxe. I'm gonna break it. Okay. Flooded, right? Then, I'm gonna break the block, that block, right there. Now I need wood. And I'm gonna go down there with the water, right? Okay. Are you picking up what I'm putting down yet? Okay. And then, look at this. And now all the crops are gonna be hydrated. And they're gonna all be hydrated and they're gonna grow and I won't need to hoe them so much. I won't need to hoe it up so much because all my crops will be wet and soaking. They're gonna soak it up. Now I can do that, and I can put a torch on top of that. Extra light during the night. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And look at that, my villager chicken has grown up already. I didn't even have to use the seeds that I got from that. He just grew up on his own. That's amazing. I do still need a hoe, a stone hoe. And so now all I gotta do is just hoe up these couple that didn't get saturated previously, and we're chilling. Look at this. Now I can plant like it's gangbusters. And I want to also, when I get the bucket situation, I want to put water around these edges, just for my sanity, because I'm so scared. I'm scared of falling off. Look at that. Oh man, look at that. Oh, would you just look at that? Okay, so now these chickens, I need this one to lay an egg, and I need the other two to go away. So what I can do is I can trap villager chicken separately. I'm gonna trap them. Let's see if I can do bone meal chicks to be with. Not allowed. I want you to go in this prison. Go in the tiny prison. No, hypothetically, I don't think he can get out. Let's see. Don't you guys go in! Oh my god. I also need to collect the chops from there. What? He climbed the ladder? What the f***? How did he do that? I didn't know a chicken could climb a ladder. Okay, well, this is, I mean, unfortunate in a lot of ways. Okay, here we go. Come on. Perfect, perfect. Okay, okay. Whatever. They're laying like crazy. Alright, so this guy's chilling. Soon he will begin laying. I think I'm gonna do some experiments. I think if I give him wheat, he makes a baby villager. Or maybe if I give him emerald, he makes a baby villager. And then we'll also try a wheat block. We'll see which one has any success. No. Yes. Okay, so emerald. Cool. What is this? Sand, ice, bone meal, emerald, dirt, cobblestone. Okay, we're waiting for a villager chicken egg, but while we wait for that, let's go ahead and just spam these eggs over here. So we fed him an emerald. So whatever we do, we have to feed the other one an emerald also as well. The emerald chickens are really expensive to breed, which makes sense. I think I intended for it to be that way. I should replant my tree farm. He dropped an emerald. Is that an emerald? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so my villager area is ready, so we can go ahead and mark that one off the list. It's as ready as it's gonna be, I think. And I want to put an extra set of gates, just in case anything happens. You never know. You really just never know what's gonna happen in the world. But when my villagers are ready, they're gonna go right in here. Oh my god, I did the water one wrong. Oh god. Okay, well we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna pretend we don't see it. We're gonna pretend we don't see it. And while we're pretending we're not seeing it, I need a little super dirt. I want to cook these chicken. I'm gonna cook them so I can eat them. I could realistically make bread for myself also, which my hunger is starting to run out more quickly, so that might be the vibe. I need this guy to lay an egg though. Well, while we wait for him to lay an egg, we're gonna go over here, collect all this stuff. If I get enough emeralds, I could realistically make another villager chicken. So I have 7, I would need 18, right? Because it's 9 by 2. Look at all these eggs. Maybe I expand the chicken area also, because they're gonna just get entity crammed if I keep doing this. So while we wait for the villager chicken to lay an egg, we will also expand the chicken prison, the chicken dungeon, the open air chicken dungeon. Okay, I'm just gonna need a ton of trapdoors. And what's the worst part of this is that these chickens are all gonna have to back topside once I get the iron for the hoppers, for the chicken nests. So this is like temporary anyway. You know, I'm not feeling very yappeted today. It's been a long week. It's been a very long week for me, because I'll tell you what happened. So I have 2 cats. I have a cat named Pixel, who we got before and we have a cat named Gizmo, who we got after we'd got situated in Florida. And they're both very sweet, but one of them is definitely smarter than the other. So basically what had happened this week is Pixel, the smart one, she's an escape artist. She likes to go outside, whether she's allowed to or not, because neither of them are really allowed to go outside without extreme supervision. As you know, we care about the environment or whatever. And so neither of them are allowed to go outside, but she door dashes. She's a door dasher, right? So she one day snuck out without nobody knowing. Because, you know, normally I'm the one who supervises if she goes in and out. And that day I was too tired, I was too run down, I could not supervise. And because I wasn't supervising, nobody supervised. So she went outside. Nobody noticed until I got up and started looking for her, right? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. She gets out. She's outside for maybe an hour or 2. Nobody really knows how long she was outside, but we can speculate based on what was happening. And we find her, we bring her inside. She's inside again at that point, right? She's chilling. But the problem is my other cat loses his mind. He goes insane. Gizmo loses his mind, goes insane, has a kitty panic attack, is attacking people, is attacking her, like full on, not even the same guy that he was before she went outside. And we have no idea what this is. We've never seen this before. We look it up. It's called non-recognition aggression. It's common in cats. It's not usually so bad that they go attacking people, but he got me on my head. My head was bleeding. I thought I was gonna have to get stitches, but I was fine. And, you know, this kept on for a couple of days. He was just going after her like she was a monster, enemy number 1. Not even another cat. Going after her like she was some kind of, I don't even know what he was thinking, but he was not thinking that she was a cat. He was thinking that she was an enemy. So we tried to deal with it. We had some gabapentin left over from when the vet asked us to use it for Pixel because she is aggressive at the vet's office. She's not aggressive any other time but the vet's office. She don't like going there. I don't blame her. Oh, egg. Egg. Oh my god. So yeah, anyway. Yes! Yes! So I get attacked. I'm scratched up head to toe. Literally, I couldn't walk on my leg. It was swollen. I was running a fever. Fortunately, I had some antibiotics laying around. I took them. It's great. It's been like the whole week, like we had to supervise the cats. They were just like not. And it was mostly me supervising. You know how it is. I'm the mother. I'm the one that has to watch them. It's my responsibility. Whatever. But that's what we've been dealing with. And it has been deeply exhausting. I don't even know how to explain it to somebody who doesn't know. Like, you would think, oh, well, you just have to keep the cats separated. No, because they want to go. They want to go in the other room. They want to go out the door. They want to do this. They want to do that. And they start begging and begging. And then you don't let them and they start howling and making a bunch of noise. And it makes it hard to focus and work and think. And so I ended up having to take, you know, time off of work to deal with this, basically, because it was so severe. And because I kept getting attacked in my own home. But we took him to the doctor, and they gave him Prozac, so he's gonna be on Prozac for the foreseeable future. It's so funny, we gave him his first dose, and he was acting like he was drunk. We don't know if he was acting like he was drunk because of the medicine or because they had to clean his ears out, because he had yeast in his ears, apparently. I don't know, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot this week, and I'm deeply exhausted to my core. I got so tired, I had to get the wheelchair out. It's one of those days It's a wheelchair day. I was confined to my wheelchair. Plus my leg, I couldn't put weight on it because it was hurting so bad. Like, it felt like when I stood up on it, or just when I stood up, I'm not even applying pressure, but like the blood going down there, it felt like my leg was full of glass and the glass was trying to come out through the skin. And that's, you know, not the most comfortable feeling, but here we are. But today and yesterday, they were behaving. They were kitty behaving, and they haven't fought. Gizmo, he's jumpy still. He's a little bit jumpy, but I think that's to be expected. And then when he jumps, she jumps, because she don't know what's going on. She's smart enough to know that he ain't gonna do nothing, because he's a wimp. He's a little soy boy. I raised a liberal. But she's just worried that he's gonna come after her or something. I don't know what's going on in their heads. I can only surmise with my advanced superior human intellect what they may be thinking, but I have no way to know for sure without talking to them directly. But suffice it to say, because of that ordeal, I am extremely deeply exhausted, just to my core. But I'm hoping we're through the worst of it. I'm hoping it's kind of subsided, because so far today they've been, you know, together in the room, supervised. And it's been okay for now, but it's just anything can happen. He can get spooked and jump and run, and then she'll take off after him, and we don't know, because she's a fighter. She's a fighter. She's tough. But hopefully the situation, I mean, I really at one point thought I was gonna have to get stitches on my scalp because of how much I was bleeding, but I guess heads just bleed a lot naturally. I don't think it's actually anything clinically significant, you know? I put pictures of it in my commission queue so people would be, I was like, hey, commissions are delayed. I have a little bit of a cat situation happening. And then I put the picture with my face blurred out of the scratch. And there was like literally, it looked like a horror movie. I had multiple like rivers of blood running down my head. Like all the way from my scalp to my neck, I was drenched in blood like a cartoon character. Like a horror cartoon character. So that was how my week was. Which made me super glad that I had pre-recorded some stuff. Because that week was the same week that I had pre-recorded some stuff, basically. Yeah, I'm I'm fighting for my life. Honestly, I really am. And by the time this episode comes out, that's gonna be like 3 weeks ago. So past me, you know, I hope I hope everything turned out all right. Because at one point we really did seriously consider giving Gizmo away, despite how sweet he was, and maybe not to jinx it or anything, but if it's come back and we just can't figure it out and he has to be given away, you know, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, because, you know, yeah. But hopefully they're fine. I'm hoping they chill. Hoping they're chilled out now. Follow my commission queue for updates on that, I guess. Speaking of commissions, now's a good time to advertise, because I had to spend nearly $200 getting him seen to at the vet for literally just having anxiety. My cat has anxiety, and it was $200 to get him diagnosed, so my commissions are open, you know, if you're interested. My medically fragile child, my commissions are open to take care of him, buy him more treats. I want to grow these guys up. I want to grow this guy up. Can I grow him? Grow. Grow so I can feed you an emerald. Grow. Grow up. Grow up. Grow up. I'll feed you every single seed I have if it means that it'll grow you up. Grow up. God, annoying. I don't have that many seeds left. I have a whole farm. He growed! Okay, this is not a drill. Where's my emeralds? Give this guy the emerald. Let's see what happens. Huh? Oh! 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 I got the next evolution of chicken! Oh! Oh my god! But I need more of these chickens, so I have to wait until they are ready to make more babies to get the next. But the next episode is already ready. Look at this. We already got the baby chicken. Look at that. It's already ready. Okay, well, that was a very uneventful episode, but, you know, I hope you enjoyed the story about my cats. Check out the pictures on my community tab of the scratches of my foot, and also subscribe if you've watched this far into the video. Obviously, you liked what you saw. Why not subscribe? I've got like a million other videos, and I have another series, another one block series that I did before this one. It's a regular one block skyblock. If you're interested in that, check that out. And hit the notification bell, because I also do commission streams every once in a while. If you're interested in a commission, I also do regular commissions off stream. Check my Trello link for that information. And like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Tell me what you liked or hated about this episode. Tell me how you feel. Wish me best wishes for my cats to not be crazy and have to be rehomed because they're insane and can't live together. Alright, anyway, like and subscribe. Okay, bye!